Look at me. If you are running a home service business, or maybe you are getting ready to hand that business over to your kids so you can finally retire and enjoy the money you worked so hard to earn, you need to listen to me right now. Every single dollar that comes into your business is your lifeline. It is your retirement security. So when you use a software platform like Housecall Pro to schedule your jobs, send your invoices, and take payments from your customers, you have got to ask yourself the tough questions. You cannot afford to just blind yourself to the inner workings of where your money goes. You must know, who is actually holding the basket when your customer swipes their credit card? Who does Housecall Pro use for payment processing? The answer is Stripe. Housecall Pro has partnered with Stripe, which is an absolute giant in the financial technology space, to run their entire back-end payment system. Now, why does this matter to you? Why should you care? Because I know what happens when you start talking about technology and third-party companies. You get afraid. You worry, Susie, is my money safe? Is my customer's private financial information secure? Or is it floating out there in the digital ether where someone can steal it? I understand that fear. When you are nearing retirement, you do not have the time to recover from a major financial disaster or a security breach that ruins your reputation. Your reputation is your wealth. But here is what you need to understand about Stripe. They are an industry leader. They use what we call bank-level security. The second your technician scans a card on a phone out in the field, or the second your customer clicks that payment link on the invoice you emailed them, that data is completely encrypted. It uses AES 256 encryption, and the keys to decrypt that data are stored on entirely separate devices. What does that mean in plain English? It means even the people running Housecall Pro cannot see or steal that credit card number. It is locked down tighter than Fort Knox. Your customers are protected, and because they are protected, your business is protected. But let's get real for a moment, because safety is only one part of the equation. The question you really need to be asking is, what is this convenience costing me? Because if you do not understand the fees, you are leaking money, and leaking money is a direct threat to your retirement fund. Housecall Pro makes it incredibly easy to take payments, but that convenience is not free. If your technician uses a card reader or uses the tap to pay feature on their smartphone out in the field, you are looking at a base processing fee of 2.59% per transaction. If your customer pays online through the invoice link you sent them, that fee jumps to 2.99%. And if your office staff has to type that credit card number in manually, or if you keep a card on file, it goes all the way up to 3.49%. Think about that. If you do a major HVAC installation or a big plumbing job for $5,000, and you type that card in manually, you are handing over nearly $175 just to process the payment. If you do that week after week, year after year, that is thousands of dollars that should be sitting in your high-yield savings account or your retirement portfolio, earning interest for you, not for someone else. So what is the actionable takeaway here? How do you protect your bottom line while still using the software you love? First, you must train your team to avoid manual entry at all costs. Swipe the card, chip the card, or use tap to pay in the field to keep yourself at that lower fee bracket. Second, utilize ACH bank transfers whenever you can. Housecall Pro allows customers to pay directly from their bank account, and the fee for that is only 1%. On a $5,000 job, a 1% fee is $50. Compare that to the $175 for a manual card entry. You just saved yourself $125 on a single job just by changing how you accept the money. Third, you have to look at your payout times. Standard processing means your money takes about 2 business days to hit your bank account. Now, Housecall Pro offers a feature called InstaPay, which can put the money in your account in under 30 minutes. It sounds amazing, right? Especially if you are worried about cash flow to pay your workers or buy materials. But open your ears. InstaPay costs an extra 1% fee on top of what you are already paying. Do not get hooked on instant gratification. If you plan your cash flow properly, if you keep a proper cash reserve in your business bank account, which you absolutely should be doing, you do not need to pay that extra 1% just to get your money 30 minutes faster. Keep that money in your pocket. You have worked too hard, for too many years, to let your hard-earned profits slip away into unnecessary fees or poorly managed systems. Housecall Pro and Stripe give you the tools and the security to run an efficient, safe operation. But it is up to you to be the master of your own cash flow. Minimize the card entry errors, maximize your ACH bank transfers. Stay away from the costly instant payout traps unless it is an absolute emergency, and guard your bottom line with everything you have got. That is how you protect your business, and that is how you secure the retirement you deserve.